Good evening, everyone. Hey, Joanna. How are you doing? It is Sunday the 18th. I'm Emma Goddard and you'll find me at coastalcrafter.com. Welcome if you're joining on the replay or if you're here live. I wasn't sure what to make this evening. Sometimes I kind of have a particular stamp set or a plan. Tonight I am just going to be playing with flowers. It might be from one stamp set, it might be from 20, who knows. Good evening, everyone. How are you all? Evening, Claire. Evening, Louisa. Hey, Kathleen. I've pulled some stamp sets off my shelf, although there's lots more floral stamp sets on my shelf, as you can well imagine. And we'll just see where the colouring takes us, I think. I'm not even sure if this is going to end up on a card or something else. So let's get stamping and then we'll see where we get to. So I just, as I say, I couldn't decide what to do, what sort of like I'm really I need to be cracking with Christmas cards, but didn't really feel in the mood for Christmas cards. And so just thought, let's colour some pretty flowers. And then we'll make it into a wreath of some sort. So I have got, hey Hazel. Oh, Katie, you'll love it. A 3-tier trolley from Hobbycraft. Gonna have fun deciding. Yeah. Mine has been various things over the time I have had my trolley. At the moment, it's got my dies on the top so that I can wheel them over and use them. But yeah, various bits and bobs. Do I have the Lights Aglow set? And if I have the, is it Lights Aglow? I've got the Sentiment one with the dies that I've got the dots in. That's the circle dots. I haven't got the tree one with the snowflakes. I didn't go for that one. I felt like I needed lots of sentiments, so I went for the Sentiment one. And I got the, as I say, I got the coordinating dies. So that is the sunflowers. I truly, honestly, just think I'm going to just do a page of various flowers and then we'll see what we come up with. This one is colour and contour, and I've taken out this. This is going to be interesting to put away later. Hey, use that circle. Yes, I did use that circle in card and a cuppa. I did. It's got a lovely label in it. It's got a really nice background. It's gorgeous. The dies for that. That is a bud from Colour and Contour. Do you know what? I may be really good. I'm going to clean as I go, and then I won't have chaos. Sunflowers. I know, sunflowers, buds, leaves. What else can we put on here? Got Fond of Autumn, this lovely flower here. It's a good size. Go with the amount of flowers I'm going to end up putting on here. It might end up being like a 12 by 12 wreath at this rate. We'll see. Right, what other flowers have we got? This one. Fresh cut flowers. I've gone for this small one. The little bud is from Colour and Contour, one that I'm sure you have. Sneaky little bud there. So mix and match this one. A couple of those. What else have we got on our shelves? I've got Ringed with Nature. The video didn't start. Oh, I'm here. I'm here. If Facebook's ever being glitchy, it's always worth checking out my YouTube channel because I stream to both places at the same time, and YouTube is often more stable than Facebook can be. So glad you found me. Right. This is these little berry bud things are from Fond of Autumn. Purple. Wendy, Friday's going to be brilliant. It's going to be good. We've got Friday night and Saturday night using Fond of Autumn. Lots of colouring. I can't wait. We'll need some foliage as well, but I'll do that in a little while. I do like a good mix and match of flowers. I'm just looking further up my shelves for other bits and bobs. What about that one? So this one. That is from Honeybee Home. A couple of those. Not sure that one goes, but we'll see. We'll see where we get to. Natural print. I'm loving all these suggestions. Cottage rose, natural print. Cottage rose. I know I've got that one somewhere. At this point in time, it would be helpful if my stamps were alphabetical, and they're not. Maybe I'll start colouring and I will look on my shelf as I colour. It will pop out. I will find it. Found it. And I found that one as well. Cottage rose. Oh, Forever Fern is a good shout. Yes. That is Cottage Rose. How many stamp sets can we get on a card? Like I say, may not be a card, maybe something bigger, but we'll see. This one is Happiness Abounds. Okay. I think that is probably enough to be getting on with. In fact, I'm certain it is. So that to one side. Annette, I apologise. Hang on. Where has it gone? Hold up. be. Hazel, we may be, because to try and find all the dies for this, you're going to be with me all evening. So me hunting for dies. Nobody needs that today. Sun print. Oh, the sun prints would be good as well. That's got some lovely foliage in it, actually. That one is a good call. Let's do one of these, and we'll do this in do a couple of those. That foliage is from Nature's Prints, so that one. Thank you for the suggestion for that one. So we've got that one. And I'm going to grab my blends and we'll start colouring. So I really wanted some sunflowers. That really was the starting point for this. So let's start with the sunflower and we'll work on our way from there. So let's zoom you in a little. I'm hoping the lighting's okay on this. Good morning, Australia. So I'm just going to put a touch of pink. On it. And kind of then blend that with the yellow just for a bit of a different look. I've done a pinky yellow sunflower ages ago and I really liked the look. Kind of turns orangey anyway when you blend it, but gives you. Oh, sorry, is it shadowy? Hang on, let's see if I can get that. Is that better, Janet? Can you see it now? Sorry. Not helpful with my light off to the left and being left-handed. Welcome to everyone joining, whether you're here live or on the replay. Say hi. And oh, good. Yeah, I definitely need to be cracking on with my Christmas cards. Just with everything going on, I just thought that actually a big bunch of flowers on kind of a wreath style thing was what I needed to kind of make tonight. Greetings, Bev. So yeah, just thought it was let's flick a bit more pink through that. I don't want it looking all like a line in the middle. Janet, it's so true. You have to fall before Christmas. Exactly. And I had looked at perhaps doing some autumn cards with the soft seedlings, because I do have that one, and it's very pretty. But yeah, as I say, I just thought I was thinking, what shall I make this evening? And I thought, do you know what? I want to just stamp a whole load of flowers. That's what I would like to share with you. So why not? This is Granny Apple Green. Plus, I haven't had my sunflowers out in ages. They're so sweet. Claire, this is true. This is true. Holidays first too. October holidays. Woohoo! Yeah, can't wait. I'm gonna make this one just a yellowy one. And have some. Although I've got my polished pink out, I feel like I could bring in some Poppy Parade or Sweet Sorbet maybe. Have this a little bit more red. We have an October half term, so the kids are off from school, and we've got a week at the end of October where we've got a week's holiday. But no, we don't have Thanksgiving. That is dark sweet sorbet, which is like a ready, it's quite close to Poppy Parade. Feels like autumn out there tonight, not looking forward to sleeping. Oh gosh, are you out in London tonight, Claire? Are you planning to, you're staying there for the funeral tomorrow? Are you queuing to see the Queen in state? I bet it is chilly out there. Chilly. Jacqueline, yes, pretty much. Did I just yeah. I wonder if I should change up some of the greens, but I don't know. I feel like now I've gone Granny Apple Green, I feel like I can't kind of go back from that. I feel like the lighting's really, you have to let me know, is the lighting okay tonight? I feel like it's really dark, but maybe that's just me. Yeah, we have had I started sort of on the wintry foods now, you know, like I'm doing sort of home cooked soups and, you know, more roast dinners and stews and that sort of stuff. So definitely feeling it. This flower is from Fond of Autumn. say I've got about 10 out on my desk at the minute from where I've stamped these from, but this one is Font Autumn. It is just there in that set. Yeah. Yeah, there's the coverage of the line, isn't there, of it moving. It's yeah, definitely it would be quite something to be there, but I'm just yeah, Joshua wouldn't have stood it out for that long, and I just, yeah, I don't know. I know there have been many kids and things, but I'm watching the coverage on the TV. Where are you? Claire says, oh, we'll get there for 1 a.m. Wow. And are have they closed the line yet? I haven't checked in, but they're finishing at 6:30 in the morning, aren't they? Yes, quite something. So I shall be glued to the TV tomorrow, watching everything going on. Okay. What colour shall I do these ones? Let's stick with kind of what if we stick with kind of autumny colours? Actually, I feel like I've gone out on a weird limb with these purpley purpley things. I might restamp them actually, and I will do so coral. And let's do read my mind, Annette. You read my mind. So this is Calypso Coral. And this flower is from Hues of Happiness. There's quite a step between the dark Calypso Coral and the light Calypso Coral, so you really do have to sort of work that edge. This one, this little gem, is from Colour and Contour, Jacqueline. Isn't it nice to see them all together? I think sometimes, I mean, I enjoy working with a stamp set on its own, but we often have lots of different stamps on our shelf. And I think it's nice to mix and match, isn't it? Right, let's bring in and it says our government office are closed in yeah, yeah, everything's closed tomorrow for us, so yeah, right. That is dark pale papaya, in case you're keeping a check on colours going down. Let's get the pale papaya and light papaya. It is lovely to see the variety. Let's do some yellow buds. And let's do oh goodness, Hazel. People are complaining things are closed as it's a bank holiday, according to Brighton's local. Yeah, quite. Someone needs to remind them why there's a bank holiday. Quite. It's one day and it's for a very, very good reason. And I just think people have gone bonkers in the shops as well, buying stuff. And I just think, oh, it's yes. Not yes. It's things should be closed. Okay, so this one is a mix of light sweet sorbet and light calypso coral. Just to mix the two together. So I probably am, because the time it takes me to the time it will take me, because I've literally just pulled random stamp sets off my shelf to try and find all the coordinating dies for all of these different stamp sets. I will have cut them. So yes, I am going to snip these out. I need a new light pale papaya. Or light calypso coral. I'm not sure which one of them is running out for sure. Oh yes, I think so. I haven't got them on my leafy bits occasion. Yeah, or what about soft succulent as well? I could maybe have some soft succulent. Of course she is. Let's do occasion, and these could be nice in occasion. Let's do this one actually. So when it comes to blending, I think in terms of, I think it's just, rather than pressure, you're moving ink. So in terms of, if you just put the ink over quickly, you'll still see the lines. If you just allow the ink to move, barely putting any weight on that, but it really is just allowing that ink to pull the other ink together. Let's put a little bit of crumb cake in the middle of that. And the amount of blends I've got on my desk is slightly ridiculous, but never mind. It'll be worth it. Right, let's do pumpkin. We want some orange. Let's bring some orange in and maybe some succulent. Let's do, can you see these? I'm just making sure that I'm on. This is pumpkin pie. And let's see. I do wonder if I need to rethink my greens, but hey, well, sort of you and me both, Hazel. You can see lots of sorting and tidying up later. Yes, I know. It's going to be one serious craft math, isn't it? Okay, so succulent. Let's do a little Cajun. So this is light Cajun craze. Just on top of the pumpkin, just to give it a more autumny feel. Yes, Janet, let's do this one in a yellow to bring more yellow in. And definitely think I'm going to change those buds out. I'm not convinced. The purple is nice. Welcome, Nancy. Welcome everyone who's joining, and welcome if you're joining on the replay. Having a little bit of a colouring session with a whole load of flowers. Right. So also just to say, I have my Christmas event. It's a day event that I hold locally at a local garden centre. I have 4 places available still due to room capacity. So it is on Friday the 7th of October. Let me just double check my dates before I say that out loud. Yeah, Friday the 7th of October. So if you would like a place and you're local enough to come along, it's just along the road from me. So it's the Haskins Garden Centre. I think it's called West Durrington, but it's on the road between Littlehampton and Worthing. If you would like to come along, then there are 4 places left. And as I say, it can't take any more because of the room capacity. So it does look like a purple alien. Oh, Annette, I will get it out. I will get the complete list, but it's all the candy canes and just full on Christmas. So it's candy canes and the Christmas banner with the sprigs and the believe and all of that stuff. So it's all the Christmassy, Christmas is what it is. But I will post that shortly. Right. So top B. Right. Do I want Merry Mallow? Let's do. I'm going to remove the purple. So I have to say I'm a bit behind with a few bits and pieces because of everything that's been going on. However, I am nearly there. So the complete list will be up. But if you're coming in person, which is the 7th, then everything will be there on the day for you. And if you're not coming in person, the online version is a week later still. So it's not till the 14th of October. Yes, there's a little bit more time. Right, that is Merry Merlot and a bit of Granny Apple Green. Oh, bless you, Jacqueline. You almost forgot to sign up for the Fond of Autumn class. Yeah, no, not today. Next Friday, that one. Right, let's do some more berries. Nice. They're so rich in colour, don't they? Kathleen says I still have to do that. I hear the email has gone out. It has. So let's do another one of those. Oh, I like that. That is so pretty. Merlot is gorgeous. Right. We could colour these, couldn't we, with blender pen. Let's do that. So I am planning on a few bits for World Card Making Day, but it will all be inside my Card and a Cuppa group. So if you're in the Card and a Cuppa group, it will all be there for you. If you're not in my Card and a Cuppa membership, then we would love to have you join us. It's a monthly fee, and every Friday I go live, and we all get together on Zoom and we all craft together, and it is a fabulous group of ladies, and obviously gentlemen are welcome too. We just don't have any in the group at the moment. Yeah, so everything will be in there. Right, let me colour this. What colour shall I do these flowers? Let's do them. That's not dark enough. Let's do that. Merry Mallow. I think what I'd say is, if if you're not already, please do sign up for my newsletter if you want to hear about classes and things like that, because I will email out and share upcoming classes and things. So it's the best way. Although I talk about them on my live, if you want to be sure that that information drops into your inbox, then do sign up for my newsletter. There is a link on the side of my blog, so you can do that. Oh, Gizmo, he is always at Card and a Cuppa without fail. How could I forget Gizmo? Like VIP cat. Gotta love Gizmo. Right, left here. This has got a die for it, so I am going to cut it, but it does have a die, which is currently in the Perfect Partner deal. So until the end of September, you can get the dies that coordinate with this one. And so within Card and a Cuppa, I also, if I have catalogue launches, they're all shared in there for free as part of the membership. I have special guests come along. The cards that I share always, generally include a little tip or technique, or sometimes fancy folds. So yeah, you get loads in there. And as I say, for card making day, I will be sharing everything with that group. So and you can be anywhere in the world. You don't have to be in the UK. You can be anywhere. Right, so we've got these coloured. How are we doing for time? Is it midnight yet? 9:20. Not too bad. All right, Merlot. That's so true, Janet. So they're recorded and you can always go back and review them. So with Card and a Cuppa, you can literally be anywhere and you can be asleep. So you can even be asleep when it's happening, and then you can come along at a time that is suitable for you. We don't have Mary Merlot blends, so I'm using the blender pen and the ink to colour these. I wanted those to be Merlot. Right, let's snip this lot out and then assemble. So let me move this up a little. Look at that. Hey Becky. Sorry I'm late. Wow, that looks like an epic fussy. Yeah, we're ready. Are we ready? Who's timing me? 3, 2, 1, go. There are dies for most of these, as I say, because I've done a mix and match. I just don't know that trying to hunt them all out is a lot of time. So that's I love fussy cutting, absolutely love it. I mean, I will always buy a die set though, because if I am doing multiples, I will use the dies, and I tend to use the dies blank. So I will cut the white blank. Say of this, I wanted like 20 of these, and then I'll use the Stamparatus to then stamp into the blank cuts, and that way I can easily batch a load of images. And I'm also then not cutting out something that I've coloured. And I love the extras that come with the dies. So often they come with a background or all those little intricate like extra foliage pieces. So yeah, and they can often be overlooked. You think, oh yeah, it's just the outline, but it's not. It's all the extra bits that you get that don't match up with an image. So sunflowers. And this one is Fond of Autumn, if you're wondering where this flower is from. So there is a large floral and sort of autumnal image in the Fond of Autumn. It's got oak leaves and berries and things, but it's got flowers and a separate acorn leaves and a little acorn. Yeah, but this is all year round. This one, flowers are pretty. I'm paying attention to where I'm cutting and not seeing your comments. So sorry, I'm just looking up. I don't want to hit fast forward. Acorn leaves. Janet, you said, I want to see you demonstrate that. What did I say when you made that comment? What were you wanting to see me demonstrate? I didn't connect the dots on what I was saying and what you've typed. So apologies. Okay. These buds, if you've missed where these are from, they are in the Colour and Contour set. I don't know if this bud has a die actually, because the Colour and Contour is those big rectangles, scallops, isn't it? The scalloped rectangles. I won't cut a finger off. I will pause to read. Nobody needs that on a live, do they? So I'm resting this hand on the desk. I'm not even moving it. I am just keeping the paper in the back of the scissors there and then turning the paper around. In fact, both my arms are resting on the desk. And it just helps with sort of controlling that moving around. Hey, Kath. I'm looking forward to the Fond of Autumn class too. It's going to be good. So it's Friday and Saturday coming. And yeah, looking forward to that. So looking forward to see you there. And you've been able to join the live, which is lovely. This leaf is from Cottage Rose, so from the Abigail Rose suite. certain I'm going to layer this onto white. So the amount of white around doesn't massively matter. So you're kind of better giving a little bit of an edge like the dies would give when you're fussy cutting, because then you don't get that sort of raggedy edge. If you go too close to the lines, it can look a bit sort of over snipped. Be my tip. So these berries are from Ringed with Nature, and there are no dies for any of the images in that particular stamp set. I don't think. I'm trying to think. Can't think what it came with. And that is Merry Merlot and Granny Apple Green as well. So if you're looking at the colours and wondering what that is, in case you missed that being stamped. I had originally stamped those in purple. I think that would look nice if you had like a big fresh like pink and yellowy kind of bouquet with the purple and the Highland Heather. But as I've gone more autumnal, then I've swapped it out to do the Merlot. That's thank you, Annette. Yeah, it was the hybrid embossing folder, wasn't it? The tree circles, and then a few sprigs. So it had a few kind of leafy sprigs. Again, nothing that doesn't coordinate with the stamps, but kind of gives you that extra elements to add to your projects, which are nice. Right, one more. These are not too bad. These are from pretty. Where are these from? Oh, Nature's Print. I was going to say Pretty Prints then, but Nature's Print. And this is stamped off Granny Apple Green. And I'm just hoping after all of this, this colouring and cutting, that we're going to have enough to layer these onto the project. So I don't want to be coming back for more. I'd rather have leftover than have not enough, for sure. This is pumpkin pie with a touch of Cajun craze blends. And then the leaves are all coloured in soft succulents on that one, which is kind of pretty. But autumn. Oh. Getting rid of the extra sometimes helps as well, so it doesn't kind of get in your way as you're turning them through. And then my hand's not going to thank me for this. It's going to be, I'm going to end up with a sore hand, but the flowers are pretty. They'll be worth it. Nearly there. What have we got left to do? We've got those, and I may that one, but I may get the die out for that one just because it's so intricate. Kind of what was going through my mind, Janet, really. I think kind of something perhaps in a box frame or something like that, but I'm going to see how big this ends up being kind of when I lay it out onto a piece. It's definitely not a card. It's a very large kind of card, or some sort of 6x6 kind of box frame maybe. I think what I might do is just cut a 6x6 piece of cardstock and then figure out whether it goes into a frame later. Let's not lose any legs off the bee. And here's antennas. Now, bee. I'm going to get the die, I think, and just show a comparison, because the die for this makes this a whole lot easier. But I feel like because I've cut all the rest out, I feel like I'm kind of giving up to get the die out. Is that wrong? What's that taking me? I feel like it's taking me about 10 minutes to cut that, has it? Something like that. I'll have to look back on the video and see how long it's taken me. Speed cutting. I was showing my husband a video once and he was like, why have you fast forwarded that section? Why don't you just do it at normal speed? I'm like, it is. But yeah, I don't really getting bored. I'd also say this is not normal. This is not normal relaxing crafting speed. This is definite fast forward button. Right, let's put this together. So what have we got? A whole load of pretty flowers. Let's do it. Claire says I'm in a trance. Go to sleep. I should do fussy cutting reels. I haven't done any, but I should. Just cut stuff. All right. So I've cut a 6x6 piece of white just because I feel like it's not going to go onto if it goes onto a card, it's going to go onto a large card, but I feel like it's going to end up in like a box frame or something like that. Oh, bless you, Jacqueline. It would. I'm going to have to do some reels. Right, let's get this. And give these a little zhush. I am doing a bit of a floral wreath. I didn't really want to do Christmas. I wasn't sure what to make tonight, and I thought, do you know what? Flowers feel appropriate. Flowers feel like the thing to be doing. So I'm going to give those a little bit of a soften up. I've also got some dies out for some like sprigs and foliage because I thought that would be nice. But I've also got these, which I thought could be lovely. These are like the wooden elements, which kind of feel like that autumny sort of feel. Flowers are always appropriate. I love that. Okay, so we've got our sunflowers. I feel like they're going to be like the star of the show down there. Let's see. Let's see. Wonder if it needs like a little background. I'm going to grab a mask. Just very, very soft on the background. This one. Right. I just wonder if I put my ruler avalanche. Just gonna get a bit of pool party. Just add there. Just a little something behind. Nothing heavy, but just give something to that background. Otherwise the white was quite stark and a bit yeah, not quite what I had. I think I'm just going to start layering these actually, otherwise I'm going to get them all like where I want them to be, and then I'm going to end up having to pull it all apart again. So can you see that okay? I've just realised I'm quite far out, sorry. cards. Yeah, I think I'm just going to start sticking some of this down actually. I don't know whether to go all the way around. I feel kind of that gap is quite nice actually. And giving these a little zhoosh. Yes, I think kind of whatever else I put on there, I think that is probably how I'm going to have that sit. Maybe a little bit more that way, but happy with that generally. So let me pop in. So I've got some of this, which could be really nice. This is the silver, what is this? Rope. I don't know what it is. I know it's in the catalogue, and I know it's in the current catalogue. I'm going to call it a thick twine. Let's tie this with some linen thread. For anyone panicking, don't. I've got more linen thread. Fear not. There is more linen thread on my shelf. Right, let's do a nice bow of linen. Put that on with some glue dots. Glue dots, glue dots, glue dots. Definitely feel like this is going to go in a frame. Hazel says I'd call it a card. It says a 6x6 card in a box. Let's get that. That one on top. There. Happy with that so far. Let's see if we can put, I think I'm just going to glue dot this. Down. That way we can kind of layer under here and pop that. Do a bit of flower arranging. Cord. Thank you, Hazel. I call it a cord. Cord. Yes. We'll not call it a rope. We'll call it a cord. I will find the proper name in a minute. It's got like some sparkle through it as well. So shall we so let me put some red berries onto this, or pearl, but this is the enamel effects. Let's see. This is quite a lot of enamel. That is going to take quite some time to dry. However, that. What do you think? Looks pretty good on there, doesn't it? Let's see. I'll put that to one side to dry. Kathy said, I'd love to have that hanging on my wall in my craft room. It's beautiful. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I feel like it's going to end up being a bit of a gift rather than a... Let's put some more glue dots on that. You can never have too many glue dots. You can never have too many glue dots. Let's put that one. I'm going to glue that one. Kind of had this in my mind as like as something fairly large floral, and we're going to do a lot of flowers tonight, and I wasn't sure the colorway, and I'm really pleased with kind of how this has come out being so kind of autumnal and nice to see a mix and match of sets. Right, let me trim that down a little. That glue dot has run out. Yes, I think I agree, Hazel. Would be. Buds. Got to have the bee on there somewhere, haven't we? Let's put a little dimensional. I'm not going to peel the dimensional back off the bee just yet, because I'm going to try and decide where. There, I think, but I'll come back to that. Let's see. Let's give this flower a zhoosh. I'm just going to tuck some of them in because they don't all need to be like front and center. As pretty as, as pretty as they are, they can, you get that with bouquets, don't you? You get them all kind of layered. Let's use these buds. That a little ruche. I think I'm going to end up covering up most of that particular flower, but never mind. Let's do that. You've still got the little buds from it. Tuck that one in there. I feel like as I've coloured them, I'm going to use them. I will stop at some point. That's lifted. And this one. I'm going there. Getting there. Should we have another kind of sprig in that side? Let's do a couple of these. Oh, Jacqueline. Yeah, completely different kind of stamp sets, aren't they? And then, yeah, just let's tilt those sunflowers up on some more dimensionals because I don't want them falling over. because of the cord being quite thick. That just needs that to rest on. I might even triple dimension. So just stack them together and then pop in here. Oh, I'd love that, Sandy. Sandy says, I definitely want to try and recreate myself. Oh, please share. I would love to see that if you do. There, I think, should we put that green in? Let's put, I don't know. Don't want it to be, I quite like the top where it's landed now. I don't want that any higher. So let's just tuck that green in there. I think I'm happy with how much is on there. This one feels a bit unloved, but that's okay. Like I said, I'd rather have had more and have some left over than not have enough. So there, I'm going to leave that to dry. I'm not sure that that's going to, don't know. I might put, once this is all sorted, I might put some of those on. I'm not going to do it just now because I just don't want it to get smudged on anything. Now, do I put some sort of words or not? I wonder if I put like friend or something. Which would be quite pretty, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry in advance. Remembered Mr. B. There you go. Definite weighty postage on that. Just what was needed, I think, tonight. Lots of flowers, lots of colouring, lots of kind of relaxing. Right. What about... You are such a blessing in Hello Harvest, or there is friend. Don't know. I don't want to rush the sentiment. I think I'm going to sort of take a little moment to sit back and think about the sentiment that I put in there. I will share it with the sentiment, but yeah, if you've got any suggestions, I think the bee does make it in there. I think if you've got any suggestions for sentiments, I would love to hear them. So pop them in the comments, whether you're here live or whether you're on the replay. Something maybe nestled in here, nothing too big, but I'm not going to rush to put sentiment on just now. I think I shall have a little think about that, but yeah, I'm gonna pop that in some sort of frame, I think, or as I say, onto a card. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed that. We've overrun a little bit, but think it was hopefully it was worth it. I think it was. It kind of, as I say, the floral wreath that I had in mind has come together. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for all your suggestions of colours, and of course the bee. Thank you, Annette. Yeah, for those that are in London tomorrow or tonight, stay safe, stay warm, and I shall be watching all the watching everything on the telly tomorrow, and yeah, just switching off from social media and stuff like that, and just being at home. So let me pop me back on there. There we are. There you go. I'll take a proper photo of it, but I'll share it on Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, thank you, everyone. Kathleen says so worth it. Oh, bless you, Carol. Yeah, I will think of a sentiment for the day tomorrow, and I will pop it up on Tuesday, so you can have a proper. Someone could frame it. Yeah, indeed. Well, thank you, everyone, and take care, and I will see you next week. If I don't see you at the Fond of Autumn class, I will see you next Sunday. Take care, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye.